Hey guys, AkMyH here, and I have a review for you guys today. It is the LEGO Star Wars The Mandalorian AT-ST Raider set 75254. It is priced at around $40 US today in 2020. Now, I'm going to give you a quick look of the set, and then we will jump into the minifigures first. This here is the set. Very clean looking set. Now, before we get into any more of it, we will first get into the figures. So first one we have here is the Mandalorian. He is a very nice printed character, very screen accurate if you ask me. It would have been nice to see some printing on his arms versus his back, because with his cape you really do not see his back a whole lot, but you do see his arms because it is a custom cut cape as well for his character. The blaster he carries looks great. It is very comprised. Wow. So the blaster that the Mandalorian carries is great. It is made of one smaller blaster along with a lightsaber handle and a wrench to kind of simulate that that sharp kind of bayonet look that he has in the show. So moving on to Cara Dune. Again, another great printed character. I love the hairpiece, very accurate to what she has in the movie. It would have been nice to see some arm printing or dual molded arms, and maybe just show off her tattoo at least, since that is a very prominent thing they mention about her character a lot. She does, however, have her face tattoo. You can't really see it too well. It's kind of like a black dot, almost looks like a freckle. But she does have her face tattoo. She as well has a double-sided face. So here we have kind of her stern look and then a very angry look. Again, back printing is amazing as well. Her blaster is just a regular long rifle blaster along with a lightsaber hilt at the end of it. And moving on, we have two of the Klatooinian Raiders. The first one here we have with a sort of medium-sized blaster with a lightsaber hilt. Printing is very nice on them, along with their armor pieces, which look phenomenal for the character. The only thing that I would have preferred to see for both of these guys is that they would have custom molded heads versus just minifigure heads. Again, with the printing, they both have a little different printing style. As you can see, this one has a wrap around him. Again, great armor piece, has some different types of blasters on them, which is great. Nice helmet. They do not have double-sided printed faces, but their print looks pretty well for not being a custom mold. Now, moving on to the set here, I'm going to pick up the camera and kind of show you that way. It is a relatively big set to have set up for a tripod. Into the set, I'm going to cover set design before we get into play features and a couple of side notes that I have. The design looks amazing for this set, very screen accurate, as well as screen accurate as LEGO can get it. It doesn't look to be strong or sturdy, but it is actually a very strong and sturdy set. I really haven't had any problems with it tipping over on me. It does seem to be more of a set for collectors than anything, since it is based off of the TV show, which definitely seems to be more for adults than kids at this point. So it's a very, very nice set as it is. The colors are very screen accurate as well, with the red and the brown leg kind of rusted away almost. Along with just, again, the sturdiness of the build. The only gripe I really have about the style, which isn't too big, which is there are a lot of stickers in this build. There is not a single printed piece in this build. But again, looking past that, even we have the Nexo-Knight shields just printed in solid gray, which adds a nice kind of field of depth for this build. And moving on to play features. The cockpit, the top does open up to show a very nice cockpit here. Can fit a figure in there. It's got a blaster off to the side there. What I thought would have been printed piece here for the screen, which is actually another sticker, which was kind of a letdown, but it looks great nonetheless. We do have another half of the cockpit that opens up here, very great. You can have a figure kind of poking out instead of having this whole thing open, which is very nice, very thoughtful of LEGO to do that. As well as we have some spring-loaded shooters. So if you can see these two little cone pieces at the end here, if you push those in, it does, however, shoot. And it does have two. So that's a very great touch. As well as this knob on the back. If you were to twist this, the head does move back and forth. You can do whatever you want with it there. So that is about it for play features. The legs do not move. They kind of are fixed in place, which I find great for the sturdiness of the build. So moving on with the side notes that I have on this set, the only complaint I really have, and it's not even a huge complaint when it comes to these side notes here, which is the building for these Technic bricks. As you can see, that right there, that little gray dot, is actually these old flick-fire missiles. If I can find one on the set. These old flick-fire missiles right there. Now, it would have been nice to see them do something else, mainly because it is very difficult to push those in. I did struggle for a little bit to push them in. More of a fear for breaking the set than anything. It does, however, make it way more sturdy. Like, I can pick this up and shake it, and these legs are not coming apart, which is very great. Love that about the set. So, all in all, the Mandalorian ATST is a very great set. If I was presented the opportunity to buy this set again, I totally would. It was a very fun build, very nice looking build, nonetheless. So yeah, this is Activated Productions. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment down below on what you guys want to see come next. Maybe review anything in the vlogs, a haul video, whatever you guys want to see, comment it, and I will do my best to get to every single one. Thank you.